I'm a musician. I'm a singer in a band, my band, Angus, Rabbitt, with the TAB. TAB is Travelling Aboriginal Band. We perform all around Australia.
Where did you come from?
Well, I came from Cherbourg. That's it's a community up in South Burnett, near Mergen, and I was born there and raised there and went to school there. Then I went to grade 10. Then after that, I came to Brisbane. But I'm Brisbane based, but we do a lot of travelling. Brisbane areas, and been to Melbourne, Sydney, Palm Island, Mount Isa, Charleville, Winton, Ewington, Emerald. We travel all around. My dad was a musician. He was a guitarist. Done a little bit of singing at Cherbourg, where I came from. And they had a welfare band. They called it a welfare band in them days, because it was sort of more or less owned, I suppose, by the government. And anyways, they had a band there in Cherbourg, and I used to go along sometimes and watch and listen. And I got very interested in it, and I started to play the guitar and do a little bit of singing with it. And that was the start of my career. You see on this T-shirt here, yeah, that was Jack Anderson, Freddie Douglas, myself, doing a show at Forest B, Kingaroy. Forest B was the radio station, still is today at Kingaroy. But in those days we travelled around, and we beat the Bee Gees at this time in a talent quest in Channel 10, DDQ Channel 10, about 50 years ago. They had a talent quest when they first opened that station there, DDQ Channel 10. And they ran a talent quest, and we entered. And we come first. Nice big ice cream cake each, and a box brownie camera. We got one each, and that was it. Mopping the Dropout started approximately maybe 30 years ago, and at that time I was in a alcohol rehab centre, and after I finished that, I started to pick my music back up again. I lost it for years through, alcoholism and whatever. So after I went through rehab, and I picked it up, and we joined the band. Mop come along, and I wanted to do some stuff, so we just got together and put a band together called Mop and the Dropouts. Like even today, we got 3 members there still, the ex-members of Mop and the Dropouts, and we still perform together. When Mop comes down, when he's got time or whatever to come down and do something, we do it together. Change our name back to Mop and the Dropouts for the night, and the next week it'll be Angus, Rabbitt with the TAB band. But we still unite, get together and have a go, enjoy our music. Dennis Conlon, his nickname was Mop, and most of us were dropouts from school or whatever. We went our ways and done our own things, and ended up in somewhere bad or jail or whatever. We just dropped out and done what we normally do, just get on drinking and whatever. And that's how the name Mop and the Dropouts come out. In the beginning, I think we, as a band, did not want to participate or come into the political arena. In them days, you had, a lot of people marching, protesting, and whatever, and we didn't want to be involved in that. But I don't know, I can't say unfortunately, but because of what we do and then what we sing about, I think we got involved in the music wise, And then we started singing for, they had big rallies and whatever, we'd be at those sort of functions and stuff like that. And we were involved. I don't think, it's not a case that you didn't want to be, you just got involved. And who we are and where we came from, naturally, we were at the front. And coming from a reserve, Cherbourg was a reserve at that time, and there was a lot of political stuff, there, living there, and you couldn't do this and couldn't do that without a permit and whatever. And coming to Brisbane, and we all stood up and be counted, and we done what we done, with the movement. So it was good. We know, we don't hope, but we know that people do take notice and listen to the words, and they identify with that, and that's why it's a very sort of powerful song. And a lot of our songs we sing about people that's passed on, or things that happen to Aboriginal people, like racial discrimination. That song, where tells a lot of stuff there. It's very powerful. And we have Brisbane Blacks, racial discrimination. Others, I wrote a song called Unity, and so we just do what we do, and I think that made us more popular, and people heard us and seen us. Now it's time for them to sleep, and it's not in a bed, but in some warm surroundings, in a park or in a shed, warmed only by the grog that's been drunk through the day, warmed only by the grog, the killer of his mates. The people like us, both Brisbane Blacks and like park people that are in Musgrave Park, and also we sort of reflect on other places other than Brisbane, also in where Aboriginal people sit around in parks. That's where they sleep in the night or something like that, We are very popular still after all these years, and we sing about the people. We sing a lot of songs that people identify with, that people like, And we're still popular than ever, so we must be doing something right.
Yeah.